How's it going, JDM crew? Now this is a fine example here. You guys know what this is. There's a mighty fine example here. It's a good old RV26 DETT. A lot of goodies from HKS. Yep, you guys know what this is all about. If you guys want to see, we got the VIN number right there, BNR 34. So you know we got the goods. So I decided to start off with the engine bay because this is just gorgeous. Nice silver GTR R34 with a lot of goodies here from HKS. Custom components too. So as you can see, we do have the OEM strut bars front and back. We have some Samco silicone hoses, upgraded radiator with a higher pressure cap, and all these other goodies here. Well, okay crew, you already know the drill here. We've got another R34 here, nice silver one with plenty of HKS components like I just showed you. We'll just have a nice little walk around. Look at the details on this body. This beautiful silver. We got Volk racing wheels, and these are actually 19ths, so pretty wide as well. In the rear here, we got 275s, add bands in the front and back. What is this, 255? Well, it's also 275. So, just all around wide. Plenty of grip. You can see the well-known R34 lines. This thing is pristine. And by the way, you're going to be surprised by the mileage. It is plenty low. So have a look at some of the other components here. We got that Kakimoto Racing exhaust. Always a pleasure. Sounds good. Runs good. I'll just continue on around here. I'll show you the interior here in a second, but really just had to give you guys that walk around. All that blue door is kind of affecting the lighting a little bit, but you can see that. All looks good. Got all those vents up in front. Slightly larger and upgraded intercooler there, so we got the HKS plumbing and everything going through there. So all in all, really good. And you can even see these are not oxidized at all. So they took pretty good care of this. It had some protectant and everything. Nice smoked side markers there as well. Look at these Brembos though. Alright, so I'll start off from the passenger side. We'll go over to the driver's side in a minute so you guys can see what's going on. Turned on the accessories here so you can kind of see some of the light up there with the Navi system. And the little display there is kind of messed up. Easy replacement, but those things do go bad after a while. The old LCD gets exposed to sun, gets messed up. It is what it is. And you can see the upholstery is in excellent shape. Carpets and everything else here. See the rear seats. Not used much. But it still has plenty of room though, for those of you guys wondering. R34s are a little bit on the big side, so not too bad for even full-sized adults on all four seats, so you still got a little bit of leg room. We'll check out that headboard as well. No sags, no nothing, it's all good. And these door panels are obviously in really good shape. We'll check out the driver's side. Look at this wing here. It's a OEM in really good shape. The paint's all around, obviously, in good shape, even these rain guards. So, have a look in here. Let's see, even that GTR trim there. And there you go for the mileage. 39,000 kilometers. We do have the 320 Nismo gauges here. So we do have a couple of other electronics, obviously, from HKS. Air fuel meter right there, so you can see what your ratio is. And got that boost gauge there. And as you can see, the little LCD display. A little worn, but it's working. It's just these things get a little bit under the weather here. A little blitz gauge right there. That car's area display, Navi system. And we do have ETC reader, so that's all there, and the little gauge controller. So all these really nice goodies here. And just like on the other side, let's see, seat's in great shape. So just keep that in there. We'll go for a drive in a little bit. But all in all, yeah, this is very original. I'm not sure of the actual mileage or when this was changed. You can check with our sales team. They'll let you know about that. But I mean, overall, everything is in such really good shape. And they did maintain and rebuild everything. So nice, nice, nice. And as you saw earlier, just showing a little bit more of the interior. We have the air fuel meter here, and slightly rich, which is good, especially once you hit the boost. Keep those temperatures down. But you can see Navi system, everything's working pretty good here. We have this 6-speed transmission here, and I'll let you know a little bit about how smooth it is. Driving is no problem. The engagement on the clutch a little bit firm, which just takes a little getting used to. And if this traffic would hurry up, then I can kind of show you a little bit more. But you can see the gauge cluster, everything is looking real fine, thanks to these LEDs illuminating everything. So looks pretty good. This, you could tell, is a bit older. Oh, there we go, finally. And as you can hear from that, the pickup is really strong, really nice and smooth. I mean, the thing is, it really does pull, but it has a nice tone. I definitely like that. It's not absurdly loud, so that's kind of a nice thing. I mean, you can go a little quick without upsetting all your neighbors. Yeah, the idling and everything is just fine on here, so when you're cruising, which, well, once we get up to a speed here, you'll be able to see it's not bad at all. Kakimoto racing exhausts are actually really pleasant, so definitely enjoy the tone. And just, yeah, when you're driving at regular speeds, it doesn't have that droning and you know, where it kind of resonates inside and just shakes everything and just kills your eardrums. Now this one, once you get on the throttle, yeah, it sounds good, but whenever you ease off, calms down nicely. Definitely picks up really good there. The one thing that's really nice about this, though, is definitely the response. Really no complaints about that. And once we get up to speed, all the way through the gears, all 6 of them, no problems going there. Just yeah, and the clutch, there hasn't really been any issue going in there. Just kind of, when you get used to where it grabs, everything is fine. So, and that's it for this R34. Just hope you guys enjoyed that sound. It's actually a really good sound. And with as wide as these tires are, I definitely get a lot more road noise on there. But as I was saying earlier about the it's definitely pretty forgiving. I'm not like rupturing my kidneys here while I hit every bump. It's actually still pretty smooth overall, not too rough. So they dialed in the suspension really good on this, and that's kind of a big thing for me, is having a good suspension for whenever you hit corners and just for overall riding comfort. You know, sometimes you can substitute slightly larger tires with more sidewall, or you could go with different settings on your dampening force, but this one, even with the low profile tires, still really good. Just even when I hit like these minor bumps, it's not like I can feel every single thing. Like, I can definitely feel it, but it's not like, you know, rough and just like punching you in the kidneys there. No, this is actually really great. All right, well, hope you guys enjoyed this one, and just be cruising on back now. Well, there you have it, crew. Another fine example of an R34. Beautiful silver there. That's looking pretty stunning there, especially with those Volk racing rims. Got that nice silver lip on there, and I mean, it looks pretty dashing there. As you can see, plenty of mods, more than your average, you know, GTR, if there is such a thing. I mean, just, yeah, the tuning and everything on that, it's pretty exciting. Revs up pretty well. And you know, it's not that far from stock in a way. You know, I mean, there's plenty of mods and everything, but like the power is not just like through the roof or anything. Pretty balanced and pretty smooth running, that's for sure. You'd expect, you know, with the small, very low profile rubber there, that it would be a little bit harder on the ride, but it's actually pretty comfortable. They dialed in the suspension really well with this. So if you're interested in this or any other vehicles, guys, you know what to do. info@jdm-expo.com. You know, contact our sales team there, Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. They'll be able to answer within 24 hours or so, because, you know, obviously the time difference, whenever you send your message, they may or may not be able to get to it right away, but should be within a day at least. So yeah, if you have any questions about the whole process, if you're in places like the US, guys, I'm sorry, it's not 25 years old yet. Canada, you guys are good to go, since you guys got the 15-year rule. So I mean, yeah, you know, this definitely exciting, a lot of fun. As legendary as they are, I mean, this stock, I'll be honest, is like okay, but definitely when people put a little bit of work into these things are pretty awesome. So all right, guys, holidays are coming up, so like I mentioned in some of the other videos, you know, if you're trying to get one of these to home before the holidays, Christmas and New Year's, now is the time. So probably by mid-November at the latest, but yeah, it takes a couple of weeks to get these overseas. So there you guys go. Beautiful example of an R34 here. Hope you guys liked it. Subscribe for more content, and I'll see you guys in the next video. It's pretty nice.